Welcome back. Today I'm gonna do part 2 of my drugstore favorites. I'm just gonna jump right in. No need to mess around chit-chatting. I am going to start with eyeshadow palettes. I am so impressed with specifically 2 of these that I have discovered. If they didn't have a label, I would 100% think that they were Kat Von D or MAC or Too Faced or Tarte. I would never in a million years think that they were from a drugstore. So the first is the NYX Avant Pop. So it looks like this, and it's really pretty. It has some matte and some satin and shimmer shades. Really good range, really good pigment, blends very, very easily. Love it. Now this is pretty pricey. These are like $16.99, but guess what? I was at Target and it was marked down to $5. Yeah. And this same one was at CVS for $17. So go to your Target store and see if they still have them. I just got this probably like a week ago and I've used it several times and I love it. I love it. This olive green right here, it is so pretty. If you spray a little like Fix Plus from MAC on your brush, it doesn't really look as, it's beautiful. It's beautiful when you apply it. But they're all like, I'm so impressed. The quality is just no fallout. It's everything you want in a high-end eyeshadow palette. And like I said, $17, that is pretty pricey for drugstore, but I feel like drugstore prices are going up. Like they're not as cheap as they used to be. Okay. Then I have e.l.f. This is just very simple, basic. It's nothing exciting. They have, oh gosh, one just fell out. They have a couple different color ranges. This is the matte, it's called Mad for Matte. You can do many different colors. I typically just stick with the browns. I don't do a lot of blues and grays because I don't really like, that's probably the one color I kind of stay away from because I don't like how it looks on me. But this is just, and it's like $10. It might have been marked down to $8. Dang, it keeps falling out. But these blend very, very well. Very, very pigmented. They're really, really great. And they have one that's some matte and some shimmer if you would like a little to mix it up. But I love matte. I love matte. Just all matte. I love matte. But this is, like I said, this is really good for your tweens or teens that want good eyeshadow and really affordable. And the one that I have on today, this is probably the one I'm the most impressed with. And I will be looking for other color options in this group because I think there's more, by Maybelline. It's called the City Mini Palette by Shayla. She's a YouTuber, beauty YouTuber. And so she did a collab with Maybelline. You guys, this is what I have on my eyes today. You can see I did a little, see that? Okay, let me show you this. It is, the colors are amazing. And it's so tiny and I didn't have to go anywhere outside of this palette. I could do the entire look. So it has a gorgeous nude that I used to set my primer. I used this for my crease shade and then I used it to go a little darker. I used some of the black and then right here, they're not really focusing in much. Right there. This and this right here are what I used on my lids. I just wet my brush with some Fix Plus and they are just so vibrant. I love them. And then this is just a gorgeous gold too. This palette right here, I would run and go buy it like as soon as you see this. I got it at CVS. I think it was like $8. And then of course I had coupons, so I think I got it for like $4 or $5. But I didn't even notice if there were other colors, if she did other palettes. But the quality, the way it blends, the way it looks, I could not believe that this was drugstore, and I could not believe I got it for under $10. That there's a real bad glare. But yeah, the Maybelline, and I know Maybelline has come out with quite a few of these little palettes recently, and they've all been getting great reviews, but I just loved the colors. I loved the cranberry and the black, and the black's a really good black. and this rust color, and then the gold, and then a nude. I love when I can, like I could take this traveling and I wouldn't need any other eyeshadows at all. And I love that when you don't have to go to another palette. So out of the ones I'm talking about today, 100% get this one. If you're gonna get one, get this one. Don't be afraid of the colors. Just get it, just do it. And then this one I just wanted to talk about because I got it last year at Ulta for my birthday. You know how you can bring in your coupon and get something, a birthday little treat. This palette was, so if any of you got this and haven't been using it, start using it again. This is a NYX, and I think it was probably made just for, yeah, because it says happy birthday. But the colors, it is so beautiful. I love all these colors because I love oranges and I love burgundies, and it has the green, but it still has some neutral colors. Such good quality. Like I had never really been that interested in NYX before. And when I got this for free for my birthday, I was so impressed. And that's when I was like, I have to try more NYX. So if you'd got this last year, I'm sure they've probably changed the gift by now because this was last summer. Start using it. It is so good. And if you guys have the like coupons for the free birthday gifts from Sephora and Ulta, get it. It's good stuff. I'm so impressed with this. So those are the only palettes, but I plan to go back and get more of these. They have one that's by Gigi, whatever her name is. Her mom used to be on The Real Housewives. She did a collab, and they have some, they were kind of expensive. I was like, I'm not spending that much, but now that I know the quality, but she did a couple that look really pretty, or at least one that I saw. So I'm gonna be getting more of these. Okay, blush. So I have a couple blushes, 2 words, Burt's Bees. It's not just chapstick anymore. They have come out with 3 blush colors that I have seen so far, and I have 2, and one of them is down in the car. I forgot to get it, but it's a light pink. So they have a light pink, very natural light pink, and then they have this is called Bare Peach. It is just a perfect, just neutral blush that looks good with a dark eye, light eye. This reminds me of like a MAC blush. MAC has really, I love MAC blushes. This reminds me of MAC blush. I think this is maybe $10. So it's a little pricier for drugstore. They are so good. And they have another one that every time I go in, it's gone. It's sold out, but it's cinnamon, burnt cinnamon or something cinnamon, a little more brown. And I want to get that one too. But I use this. This is the blush that I have on today. I love this blush. Burt's Bees, and it's super skinny, which is nice for like traveling or throwing in your purse or your gym bag or whatever. It doesn't take up much room, but this is, I love this blush. I'm super impressed. Pixi, which I talked about, their highlighter in the last video. They have this really pretty, it's a shimmer blush, and it's a glowy powder Rome Rose. And it's the screw top, that's how they do it. And this is definitely, it is a shimmery blush. So you have to be in the mood for a little shimmer, but it's just very pretty. Just a really pinky blush. And I actually got this one. This is okay, so Pixi is pretty pricey. Actually, they're really pricey for drugstore. Like this thing is normally, I think like, oh, I wanna say like $16. But once again, I don't know what's going on at Target, but I think I got it for like $6. So go check your Target. Online, it's not on sale. It's only in the store. So I don't know what's going on. I guess maybe they're getting rid of stuff and bringing in new stuff. But I really like it. Would I spend $16? No. No, I wouldn't. I would do this. But if I can get this for less, I would do it. And if you like just a nice pink shimmery, whatever, blush, then Pixi's a really good one. I do like it, but I do think it's expensive if you don't get it on sale. Wet n Wild. This is the Wet n Wild Color Icon in Mellow Wine. I like a lot, because I like to do a lot of crazy stuff with my eyes, and I always like to wear like usually really bright lipstick. Today I have on a nude, which I rarely wear nude, but this is just a really, once again, I mean, it's very similar actually to this Burt's Bees. Yeah, very similar. A little darker, a little deeper. I think this was $3.99. So, I mean, you can't beat. I like it. I mean, for the price, it's great. And it's just a great color that, like, anybody can wear. Anybody can wear that. Anybody can wear any of these. Don't let the pink shimmer scare you. Okay, e.l.f. has a blush palette right here. Super affordable, maybe $6, I think. And you've got all different colors. And don't let like a bright pink freak you out, because it all depends on how you apply it and the brush that you use. So if I have super, super deep pigmented blushes like that, you go light. You do not like do that. You just do a very light dusting, and you can use like a duo fiber brush, which when I do my brushes, I'll show you my favorite drugstores, but that can give you just a really just like a hint of color. But I love all of these, and I'm usually not a pink blushy person. I typically go for more of that like nudie brown kind of blush, but I do like these. I think it's nice if you want that like flush look on your cheeks. So this is, I'm really impressed with this e.l.f. quad. It's really nice. And then the last affordable blush, I'm obsessed with this, and I got it from Sephora. It's a Sephora brand, and I actually got it on sale for like $9 or $10. And I don't know if they still have it, but even if they don't have this, I would recommend trying out Sephora blushes. This kind of reminds me of a dupe for the Anastasia Beverly Hills, their quad blushes. I love this blush palette so much. This was their winter flush, and it is like this. And I love it, love it, love it. Of course, this is like my favorite right here, these two, but I've used all of them, and I love them, and they have like a tiny bit of a shimmer. So I just swirl them together and apply it, but you could just use, if you wanted matte, and then you could use these as like, let me try. I never have tried this as a highlight. You could do like a very, yeah, I mean, it's kind of, yeah, you can kind of see a little, yeah. So you could kind of do it. I guess that's actually how they sell it, because they have like 1, 2, 3, 4. So maybe that's how you're supposed to do it. I just swirl them all together, because Lord knows I have enough highlighters that I don't need this. But this, you can always check and see if they still have it online. But anytime, Sephora always has neat eyeshadow and bronzer, and they always get really good reviews, just their own brand. But I'm super impressed with this. I love it. And this is always such a good buy for your money too when you get quads usually. Really good. Okay. Now I'm going to move on to eyes. I have 2 eyeliners that I love. The first is the Maybelline Eyestudio in Blackest Black. This right here is a dupe for MAC Black Track, which I used for years. Then I tried this stuff. I've been using this for probably a year and a half. It is a dupe. It's like $6. The max is probably, I mean, MAC, it's probably, I want to say like 18. I mean, I'm just pulling that number out from the air, but I'm assuming it's, I mean, it's not going to be cheap. This is so black. It is, I haven't bought the MAC stuff in at least like 2 years. This is what I use. If I want gel, like I do have another one that I'll discuss, but it's more high end. But I love this stuff. And you just use like an angled brush to apply it. So when I want gel, Maybelline, so good. And it does come in different colors, but I just go with black, always black. And then my other eyeliner is liquid. I usually go for more the gel. I feel like gel is easier to apply, but lately I've just been going with liquid because I get sick and tired of having to clean brushes. So this way I don't have to clean a brush. So the only one that I really have liked that I've tried is the NYX Matte Liquid Liner. I have it on today. I love it. It's super, super dark. I find it easy to apply, but I will say if you're new to applying liquid eyeshadow or liquid, whatever this is called, a liner, this could be a little bit challenging because it literally is just like a little skinny brush. I don't know if that's focused in. So it can be kind of hard because sometimes, I don't know, I just feel like this is a little bit more challenging, but it's beautiful color. Like, well, it's black, but it's just like very, very, very dark black. I don't have to keep going over it and over it to darken it. So this has been the one that I love. If you have another one that you love, let me know. But this, I use, the only 2 liquid liners I use is this one, and then I use like a high-end one. But I love this. So if you're looking for a new liquid liner, NYX. Okay, I only have one other liner, and this is what I have today. I have it in my waterline, and this is NYX. It's a retractable eyeliner crayon, and it's in white, and it's just a screw up, and it literally just feels like a crayon when you apply it to your eye. But I like to use white or cream. I also have a cream that I use. It's not Drugstore, for when I just want my eyes to look whiter, or just, you can see how when you use white, it just kind of pops your eyes. My kids thinks that it looks creepy, but whatever. I like it. I think it looks good, and it's just a nice change, because typically I do black, but I was like, today, white. Yeah, and this is NYX. Okay, now on to, we'll do eyebrows. So I do not have an eyebrow pencil that I like. I haven't really tried any, but I love the one that I use. It's Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer. I love it. I like the color, and it's easy, because doing my eyebrows is like, I hate doing eyebrows. Like, I literally just get them so they look halfway even, and that's it. I'm not into eyebrows at all. But this stuff right here, and I'm so excited that it's finally sold in drugstores, because before I always had to order it. Wonder Brow. If you've never tried Wonder Brow, you're missing out, okay? So I do not just use this. I always have to use a pencil first to shape my eyebrows, then to set them and to add a little more color, Wonder Brow comes in. And so I don't use this every day. I use this when I am going to be sweating. So for the gym, I use it because I have very light eyebrows. So if I don't use this and then I'm sweating, half my eyebrow, I'll look in the mirror and like half of it's gone. It looks like something went wrong. And so this stuff, all I do is once I have the pencil and they're set, I just take it, and the applicator looks like this. I kind of take it off like this, and you can see the applicator. You just literally brush it on your eyebrows lightly. Very lightly, do all your eyebrow, light hand with it, and then it comes with this spoolie, or whatever the right word is, and then you just kind of brush it to set it and make sure the color's even, and literally, I leave the gym and I still have my eyebrows on. This stuff is really, really good. It comes in lots of shades. I actually use the blonde. I don't use the auburn, because a lot of times that looks way, way, way too dark. This color just goes best. I like the way it looks. And this is sold, I find this at CVS, which is so nice. So CVS has a big stand of these. So that's my only eyebrow. So if you have an eyebrow pencil that's really great, that's compared to the AB, however you, Anastasia, let me know. Because I would totally be up for using one, but it has to be as good as that for me to switch. Mascaras, I have two. And they are really good mascaras. So the first one is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. Dun, 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 dun. This is a dupe for Too Faced Better Than Sex, 100%. I mean, the color, but then the applicator. It totally reminds me. And it's funny because I don't like the Better Than Sex. I returned it because I don't like this part of it. It was too big, and I felt like I couldn't really apply, I couldn't get down to like the root of my eyelashes, and it was getting all, I just didn't like it. I returned it. But this stuff, I actually bought this for the waterproof, because we were going to Hawaii and I needed something to keep because my eyelashes are blonde, so I need something that's gonna stay on. So here's the waterproof. This stuff worked like a charm. It did not come off. I did not come out of the water and look like a totally different person. I still had my eyelashes on. I love, this is the best. And I have tried like Dior waterproof. I've tried the Better Than Sex waterproof. I've tried a lot of the high end. Nope, I'm never going back. This stuff right here is so, 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 so good. So good, love this. And then the other one is also L'Oreal. It's the Voluminous Carbon Black. And the applicator, I use both of them together. That's what I have on today. It's what I wear most days. I do have high-end favorites, I'm not gonna lie, that I will do in another video. They're pricier, but they're so good. Like, I'll never stop using those, but I will never stop using these. I kind of just mix them. I rotate. We'll just say that. I rotate my stuff, but I will always use these. And this applicator is, if you don't like the thicker applicator, or whatever you call this thing, wand, then you'd probably like this one. This one's very, very good. Really, really black. I don't get, here's my thing. It doesn't irritate my eyes and I don't get flaking. I have very sensitive eyes. I can't wear MAC eyeshadow, or I can't wear MAC mascara. It always irritates my eyes. They turn red. They run water. It's horrible. This stuff, so that's always my criteria. Can my eyes handle it, and does it flake? Nope. These do not flake. I don't get any black down here. Go out and get these, and they're both like under 10 bucks, I think. I hope. Okay, for lips, I only have one. I have the lip liner that I'm using, and I'm not gonna lie. Sorry, I see something like weird on the camera, and so it's distracting me. It's a NYX lip liner, and it's a nude beige. It's a dupe for Strip Down by MAC. It's what I have on today. It's just a great nude lip liner. You can see it's great. I mean, it's not anything exciting, but it's drugstore. I had seen some other YouTubers discuss it, and I like the look of nude, you know, like a nude lip. And this is like perfect, and it's cheaper than going with Strip Down. So NYX, like I said, this is called Nude Beige. Setting sprays. All right, so I am dry. Okay, so I do not want mattifying setting sprays. I don't like a setting spray that leaves like, because some that I have will leave like spots of like the wetness that you have to like move out. Don't like that. All right, so I have found some that I love. Milani Make It Dewy. Wonderful. It says it's an illuminating and hydrating. I don't think it's illuminating. I have it on today. I don't feel like it illuminates me, but it is. I do feel like it's hydrating. I just like the results I get with this. The applicator, you have to really shake it really well, and when you spray it, sometimes like a really like stream will come out, so I have to hold it from like far away. Do not have it like right up here. You have to hold these things way, way, way out to apply. But I love this, and they also have a Make It Last one that I also like. It's not hydrating, but for me, I like the results. I kind of switch back to both of them, and they smell so good. I love the smell of this stuff. So that's a really good one. And then these I find at Ulta, and they're the Mario Badescu. This is the facial spray with herbs and rosewater, and I have two. And then I have the same brand facial spray with cucumber, aloe, and green tea. So both of these say, so here they are, and I feel like these are like $10 or $11. I believe that you can spray both of these on before you apply makeup, after you apply makeup, and then during the day if I feel like my makeup's just looking like blah, I'll just spray, and it doesn't move your makeup, it doesn't mess your makeup up. It's crazy, because when I first started using setting sprays, I'm like, this is gonna screw up all the hard work I've just done. It doesn't. You can just like spray it, and it'll just refresh your makeup. And these are both hydrating, and they have more. I saw one the other day that was like lavender or something like that, but I really like these sprays a whole lot, and I would do either one. I feel like they both give me the exact same result, really, and they smell really good. I'm partial to anything rose scented, and so I really like the rose one, but this one's good too. So, and last but not least, I did want to go over sponges, because I only apply my foundation with sponges these days. I don't use brushes, because I feel like when I use a brush, it gets really streaky. I get a much better result with sponges. Do not judge. These things are dirty. It's on my list tonight to clean. I hate cleaning. I hate cleaning makeup brushes and sponges. I'm so bad at it. So these all look dirty, so just do not judge. Do not judge. Okay, like I said, don't judge. This is the Real Techniques sponge. It's a really good one. There's not really much to say about it. I like it. It applies my foundation and when I do my concealer. That's what I use these for, my concealer application and foundation. So Real Techniques is really great. It has like this flat edge that's nice to kind of go like get closer to your waterline when you're doing your concealer. I love that one. Let's see here. Morphe. Yeah, this is the Morphe one. Morphe, I love this Morphe one. And Morphe, they sell these now at Ulta. I think all Ultas, but most of them. I think it's like $7. And this one, I think you get a 2-pack for like under $10 for this. And this is, I think, 7. And what I love about the Morphe one is it has this very sharp straight edge, so it literally fits right there. And it's also nice to use, like if this looks kind of like, if your bronzer or contour or blush kind of just looks like a mess, you can take some loose powder, and then this is great to kind of run it right along there because it's like a straight edge. So it's really, that's what I love this one. So this is a good one. L'Oreal has really, I'm not going to show you the dirty part. L'Oreal has awesome sponges. I have a couple of these. I love them. And like I said, like $7, I believe. Really, really good sponges. They don't have that flat edge, but they have the little point that you can use to get close and under. So these are really great. Sephora has a very, very good one. And these are not wet. So once they're wet, they get like softer and larger. But the Sephora one's great because it has the tiny and then it has like a larger. And these are on sale on their website for like $5 right now. So I have a couple of these. I really like the Sephora sponge. And then this sponge is probably and I use this one to apply my makeup today, so it's larger and it's dirty. But this is the Ecotools. I'm a big fan of Ecotools. I love their brushes. Some of my favorite brushes are Ecotools. And this sponge, which is very similar to the Morphe, and this was like $4.99. And it is so good because once again, like I apply everything, but then it has that nice flat edge so I could get right under, and then I cleaned this up doing that. So if I was gonna recommend one of these, I would do Ecotools, hands down. And Ecotools is sold everywhere. Walmart, CVS, Ulta, Target, they're everywhere, but grab yourself some sponges. And then last but not least, this I love. This is a L'Oreal, and it's so little. Isn't that cute? And I like to use this just for my concealer. Like I mean, it's a little extravagant. Like you don't need to use this, but sometimes it's nice. Like if you don't want to have to use a big sponge and you just want to apply. So I like to use this, and you can, you know, whatever you want to do. But I got this little one just to do under my eyes. But I don't actually use it like all the time because then I have to like get it wet and it's like more work and I'm kind of lazy. So usually I'll just use like one. But this is nice if you do want one just for your concealer. And I believe that's it. I rambled on for like 27 minutes, but this kind of wraps up my favorite 2017 drugstore finds. Hopefully this has helped and made you want to go out and break away from like Sephora high-end stuff and kind of go for more affordable and see that the quality is so good with drugstore makeup. It's amazing. I'm always on the look. If there's any products I haven't mentioned that you think I should try, please comment below. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to get updates on when I do more videos. My next video is going to be all my drugstore brushes. There are a ton. It's almost all I use is drugstore. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. Thank you for watching. If you've made it this far, God bless you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.